When I said that Mortal Kombat fatalities are getting worse from part to part, I was a little wrong. Only now, looking through all the signature finishing moves of the latest parts of MK, I realized that MKX still holds the bar for the best fatalities in all games. I already made the top 10 best fatalities for Mortal Kombat 11 and Mortal Kombat X before. And as you already understand, we are going in descending order. That's turn for the 9th, already called game, one of my favorite childhood games. Oh wait, childhood? Don't judge strictly, I was only 11 years old when this game came out, but how mad I was every time my character died. No, I didn't care about the opponents, I felt so sorry for the characters. They were mine. What if they had a family? Although sometimes it still happened that instead of its pity, I thought to myself, beautiful, cool, amazing. I want to tell you about 10 such cool and spectacular fatalities in Mortal Kombat 2011 and of course show you. As always, my dears, if you like the video and want more of these, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Unlocks the top of the best fatalities in MK9, Jade. These were the times when Jade was still a a strong emerald warrior. I really like Jade's abilities. I think they are unique and interesting in their own way. Yes, sometimes there is too much magic. In MK11 it got to the point where she can now teleport. But all that aside, Jade uses a pole that gives her a lot of options. Sometimes too much. But in any case, me and my buddy Donatella approve. Jade's other weapon is her spinners. They are used in gameplay and quite often. In general, I included her fatality in the list precisely for the reasons that I voiced earlier. A minimum of magic, her signature nitro kick and spectacular slow-mo.
Jade wins. Flawless victory. Fatality.
In 9th place is Kintaro. Seriously, his name always has so much pathos, even during the game he shows off. But really, who is a fan of Kintaro anyway? This character is half tiger and half Goro, and he is a boss in MK9. What I like about this game is that all the bosses in the game have 2 fatalities, and this is taken into account that you cannot play for them. But Goro and Kintaro's fatality in the game is simply tearing off the brain. That is, the limbs at different angles, except perhaps one from Kintaro. No, this is also tearing off limbs, but I think the angles are more interesting. Check it out for yourself.
Kintaro wins. Fatality.
If it were up to me, I would rank Kratos much higher, but Scorpion and Noob Saibot are already there, otherwise I wouldn't have any views. Kratos is my favorite character, by the way, and you would never have guessed it by visiting my channel. In God of War we have already seen so many different fatalities from Kratos that hardly anything can be surprising. But a thin, neat cut with a sword with a cool play on the camera? I can look at this forever, no matter how strange it may sound.
Kratos wins. Flawless victory. Fatality.
There is a rule on my channel, viewers can ask me to play for different characters except Sheeva. Why? It's just I think that the character is interesting, good, but somehow doesn't really fit into this whole historical mess in MK. Who am I kidding?
I can't do anything. Shit. I know it's supposed to be fun. I know it's supposed to be fun, I get it. I shouldn't be crying, but I really can't do anything.
Okay, look. Look, it doesn't matter. Okay, This game is complete fucking garbage. Ah!
I would remove Sheeva from the game, but I have to be fair. And don't judge her just because I can't block her stomp. Moreover, I included Kratos in the top, but he's not from the MK universe at all. He just exists in the game and needs to be taken into account. Same with Sheeva. I like one of her fatalities. It's original, humbling, and one of the most unusual in the game, by the way. See for yourself.
Sheeva wins. Flawless victory. Fatality.
On the 6th spot is Reptile. I always liked Reptile as a human rather than as a dinosaur, but maybe that's just me. Moreover, this character has existed for a very long time and can be considered a classic. Reptile uses several things at once as his weapon. First of all, of course, acid, his long tongue, and invisibility. I love invisibility when used as a feature. That's why my favorite character in the Fantastic Four is Doctor Doom. In MK9, Reptile is also far from my favorite character, although I like invisibility as a feature. In one of the fatalities, Reptile turns on Invis and makes his signature acid ball, finishing off the enemy.
Reptile wins. Flawless victory. Fatality.
The next fatality that I will show you is one of the toughest in the MK series of games. Kung Lao and his circular hat immediately let us know that something cutting will be used, and this is always unpleasant. As a child, looking at the Kung Lao fatality, I'll always grope to see if everything was in my place in my pants. I never liked this fatality, but now looking at it, you understand that developers probably wanted you to have a face like this. Oh, I meant like this. And I think they coped with this task.
Kung Lao wins. Flawless victory. Fatality.
Noob Saibot takes 4th place in our top. Say all you want, but Noob with his ability to summon a double always has many opportunities to finish off the enemy in an interesting way. And so the developers thought so too and decided to use it. In all finishing moves, Noob uses his shadow, Saibot, as an aid. This was the case in MK11, this will have been the case in MKX if his slot in the roster hadn't been taken by someone, and this was also the case in MK9. It is generally accepted that Noob's fatality with legs being pulled from different sides is one of the best fatalities in the game. And so it is, but I would like to show you a second finishing move. I think it's very good and underrated.
Noob Saibot wins. Flawless victory. Fatality.
But yes, probably the other one is better. Others say so, not me. Well, I won't argue too.
Noob Saibot wins. Flawless victory. Fatality.
Kenshi is also a DLC character in MK9, and you obviously didn't expect to see him here. During gameplay, he constantly yields different words. But it's definitely not Armenian, otherwise I would understand. He also uses the language of magic as a weapon. He knocks back opponents and zones like a splinter. But reviewing all the fatalities in this game, I was so surprised when I saw Kenshi's fatality. I immediately remembered it, every moment in this finishing move, although I saw this already 8 years ago. Silently, beautiful, and even now this fatality is one of the coolest among all parts of Mortal Kombat. Very cool idea. Camera work and sound effects.
Kenshi wins. Flawless victory. Fatality.
In second place is Scorpion. Stop, Scorpion and not first? Wait, don't rush to write hate. I think this character has some of the best fatalities in all of MK. Scorpion also took second and first place in previous videos respectively. Ed Boon's favorite as always gets all the best once again. And once again I can't decide which of Scorp's 2 fatalities is the best. Although in truth Scorp has 3 fatalities in this game. But the third is a classic kebab from the anime. We have seen it many times, but a couple of new ones at that time really caught my attention. Haha, did you see the play on words? I'll show you both fatalities and in the comments you write which one you think is the best.
Scorpion wins. Flawless victory. Fatality. Scorpion wins. Flawless victory. Fatality.
First place, the best fatality in the game and possibly in the entire series. That of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon considers this fatality his favorite. And of course I'm talking about Quan Chi. This is one of my favorite characters in general and it's very nice to see him at least somewhere in the lead. But to be honest, his fatality is truly one of the most unusual in the game. It refers to MK4 where there was the same finishing move. But that's not the point at all. The fact is that Quan is a sorcerer who has a large number of different abilities. There is a rune magic and a signature trance and of course his sword. But in his fatality he decided that
I don't care.
I'll hit you the old-fashioned way. Quan Chi's endless and very brutal fatality comes first.
Quan Chi wins. Flawless victory. Fatality.
The MK9 roster includes many characters, but I really try to show you exactly the best fatalities, because the vast majority of finishing moves in this game are some kind of joke, but perhaps I'm missing something. And I'd like you to write in the comments your favorite fatality in Mortal Kombat 9. It could be one of the ones shown in the video or something completely different. It will be interesting for me to read. Thank you so much for watching, dear friends. If you liked the video, please support it by liking and subscribing to the channel if you have not already done so. Don't be bored, don't be sick, and see you soon everyone. Bye bye.